Hey, what's going on YouTube? Thanks for branching out and clicking on this video. My name is Matthew Branch, and I'm a first-year medical student and also a music producer. This video is gonna be highly informal. It's just me kind of updating you, whoever you may be, on where I'm at in my life and what's going on with medical school, music, and also the process of creating a YouTube channel. So it's been a couple weeks since I uploaded a video, and that was because last week was a very busy week in medical school. And I think I could have made a YouTube video, but I procrastinated on a lot of my assignments. So because I wasted that time, I wasn't able to then go and make a YouTube video. Maintaining this YouTube channel and also being a medical student, it's gonna be a balancing act. I'm gonna have to be really disciplined and intentional with my time if I'm able to make it happen. That's something that I realized last week, is that the time that I do have, I need to try to make the most of. But anyways, YouTube is something that I'm excited about, and I really hope to make something cool out of it. I still haven't quite decided like the exact niche, whatever that word is, of what I'm gonna be doing on YouTube. I know I'm gonna be talking about medical school. I'm probably gonna be talking about music production and also just music in general. Other than that, I think I'm just gonna start uploading videos and kind of see what happens, see what the audience likes, see what you guys are interested in, and also just see what kind of videos that I like making. So since I made the last video, I went ahead and upgraded my microphone. I got this nice new lavalier microphone, they're called. And this is the Tascam DR10L. And so I'm using that on this video, as you can probably very obviously see right here. I need to figure something out how to like hide this a little better, I think. I noticed in my last video, it was very up in your face, but hopefully this is gonna take my sound quality to a higher level. As someone who's into music production and audio engineering, sound is very important to me. So is music. I'm gonna have to figure out how to kind of incorporate my love of music into my YouTube videos. As far as medical school goes, last week we finished our immunology course, which I found to be pretty interesting. It was a lot more conceptual than a lot of human anatomy. And human anatomy is what we've really been doing up until this point. This immunology course was the first course we've taken that wasn't really involved in human anatomy. And it's a lot more conceptual, less memorizing. So that's something that I like. I'm someone who is good at like learning these conceptual topics. So I enjoyed the immunology course. And now we're on to hematology. If you don't know what hematology is, it's all about the blood, the biochemistry of the blood and things like that. So that's been interesting to dive into this new subject area. Other than the hematology course, I'm also doing OMM, which is something that at a DO school we're doing pretty much constantly. So our core courses change. I don't know if OMM is considered a core course, but what I'm calling core courses are like the anatomy, the physiology, immunology. So our core courses change about every 2 weeks. We'll start a new course. Every 2 weeks we take an exam, and then we're finished with that course and we move on. But OMM is something that we've done ever since we started school. OMM, if you don't know, it's osteopathic manipulative medicine. It's something that's unique to the DO profession, and I wasn't sure about it at first. I didn't specifically choose to go to a DO program. It's more of where I got interviewed and the program that most appealed to me of the ones that did end up offering me acceptance. So yeah, OMM is something that we're doing all the time, and it's pretty interesting. I think that I really, like I said, I wasn't sure about it at first, but the more that I do it, the more I see that it's kind of a unique thing that DOs have, that I feel like it does have a lot of potential to help people with their musculoskeletal pain. So I have actually an OMM examination tomorrow that I'm gonna need to prepare for tonight. Just a little bit more about the curriculum here at my school. Other than OMM and the core curriculum classes, what I'm calling them, such as immunology again, we have what's called a physical exam class, where we're learning how to give physical exam, and that's something that we've been doing ever since we started medical school. Another class we're doing is called ClinCom, which is short for clinical communications. It's where we're learning how to conduct patient interviews. So all in all, we're doing the core curriculum, OMM, ClinCom, and the physical exam class. But the one that always takes up the most time is definitely the core curriculum classes like immunology. That's really it about the curriculum. That was a really long-winded way to kind of describe what's going on in the medical school curriculum. Other than that, other things that I've been doing, I play music with a few people here in my apartment complex where we've started somewhat of a band. We're just doing a bunch of covers, which I'm someone who likes covering songs, but I would prefer to like create songs of my own than to do covers. Although if there's a really cool song, I'll definitely want to learn it. Oops, I did it again. I don't usually do covers, but in this band we've been doing a lot of covers, and so that's been kind of a cool experience for me, is just playing with other musicians. It's been a while since I've been in a band. I was in a band in college, but that was several years ago, so it's been nice to play with other people. Other than that, as far as music goes, I also went to a recording studio this past Saturday night, recorded a couple songs, and hopefully they're going to be good enough to release, so maybe you can look out for a few new songs coming down the pipeline. So something else I just wanted to mention is that I've been upgrading my study space in my studio, my recording studio, I guess you would call it. And as you can see, I got my guitars hung up. I got a couch right over here. And so that's been really cool. I moved into my new apartment probably 8 months ago, and it's a process to really kind of get everything set up in your apartment. And it's taken me a while. It took me, I don't even think in my last apartment, I don't really think we ever got it set up. But because I know I'm gonna be here in this apartment for a while, because medical school is 4 years, I've really tried to get everything set up, make sure it's nice. So yeah, that's been really cool. Glad that I've been able to do that. Other than that, I made this like really awesome smoothie today. It's just like pineapples, oranges, bananas, and yogurt. And just making smoothies is something that I've really enjoyed recently. I just find that it's so easy and so delicious. Just throw some frozen fruit, peanut butter I like to use, or maybe some Greek yogurt, and coconut water. Coconut water, guys. That is something that I discovered from my friend Ben. Told me about coconut water. I was always using like orange juice or like pineapple juice or something like that, but that stuff's all like very sugary. It gets old after a while. Coconut water, it's like, it's not plain water, you know, it's a little more than that. It has a little more body and all that, but it's not as acidic and sugary as the juices are. So it's a really nice base for a smoothie. So yeah, loving the smoothies. So anyways, guys, like I promised, this video was highly informal, but what I wanted to do was just make this video to update you guys on my life, and also just to make sure that I am maintaining some consistency with my video production. One person who's been a big inspiration to me in starting this YouTube channel is Abdaal. And one thing that he says is that in starting a YouTube channel, you just have to realize that the first 50 to 100 videos that you make aren't gonna be that great. They're not gonna be that good. It's a long learning process. Just like I had to learn about crappy audio from my old microphone, there's a bunch more things that I need to learn. Probably one thing might include making it so that this half of my face isn't so dark during the videos. But anyways, Abdaal, he says the first 50 to 100 videos. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be consistent and to hopefully put out a video every week. I know it's been 2 weeks this time, but hopefully I'll get back into it, stop procrastinating so much in my schoolwork so that I can make it happen. Anyways, that's really it for this video. Just a quick update. Once again, my name is Matthew Branch. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you next week for the next video. Have a good one. Oops, I did it again. Oops. 'Cause to lose all of my senses, that is just so typically me. Oh baby, baby, oops, I did it again. I played with your heart.